it's Howard Getson, CEO of Capitalogics, and today we're going to talk about markets. You know, the interesting thing is in trading, almost everybody thinks that markets are the most important thing. And in algorithmic trading, most people believe that you're using the algorithm to try to predict the market. The truth is, I don't think that's the best use of AI, mostly because to me, markets are random. Now, I don't actually believe that markets are fully random. I know that there's lots of patterns. I recognize a lot of the patterns, but the order that those patterns happen for me is random because I don't control flash crashes or power failures or snowpocalypses or Trump tweets or Kim Jong-un nuclear threats or all of the other things that clearly can impact markets. Even for somebody who believes that we've got great technology, markets are random enough that believing that I'm going to be able to predict it is basically saying, do you believe you can predict random? And I think you cannot predict random, so why even spend $1 trying to do it? Meanwhile, similar thought but a little bit different, if all you needed was logic, then smart people would be rich. Harvard professors would drive to work on their yacht, and it would be super simple to figure out who's smarter than the other people. You just look at the evidence left behind by their toys. But markets don't work on common sense or logic the way you think they do. In fact, a friend of mine, Dan Sullivan, says that markets and their movement is a form of super intelligence. It's a connection of all the different people and their thoughts and feelings, and realize that not everybody trades for logical reasons. China may dramatically impact our market to punish us. And it may not make any sense unless you understood the organizing principle. But here's an organizing principle that you can take to the bank. Markets exist to trade. It's the fundamental reason for markets is to produce more trades. Everybody gets paid in the ecosystem only if there are more trades. The brokers, the traders, the buyers, the sellers, the regulators, the lawyers, the accountants, the third-party administrators, everybody would lose their job if there were not more and more trades. Kind of like humans have an evolutionary purpose to spread their seeds and continue their DNA further into the future, markets exist to trade. The interesting thing about this is every single trade is the result of a disagreement. Think about it. Somebody believes that the market is going up and they want to buy. Meanwhile, somebody thinks the market is going down and they have to sell. But there has to be enough conflicting information in the moment to shake the weak holders to say, I want to sell, and to shake the weak not holders to say, oh my God, I need to buy. And so that fundamental disagreement is the result of confusion. And the only way that you're going to have more trades is by having more confusion. You actually have to confuse more potential buyers and more potential sellers in a shorter period of time because there's only 24 hours a day, and that means that there's only this many times that you can trade, and the only way to have more is to have more people trade in a shorter and shorter period of time, and it means the only logical thing that you can expect is increased volatility and increased noise, because it's the only thing that will shake enough hands to create more trades. That sounds crazy, but think about it. It makes a whole lot of sense. And what it really means is there's too much information. There's too much noise and too little signal. And it means the markets don't matter so much except as a raw material churning your algorithms. And what really matters is to figure out which algorithms happen to be producing profits based on what's happening. And that's something that you can measure and know for sure. You're not predicting the market, you're measuring what's working, where it's working, while it's working, in real time, all the time. And that is a sustainable competitive advantage. I hope that helps. Thanks.